Hello! You know what? I don't like that song to start with. Yeah, let's do Yogi's Big Cleanup. Hello, everybody. This is Dice Bag, artist, game designer, world builder, and occasional VTuber. We got more Crytures art to work on because that's basically all we do. We are working on, currently, this dude. Of course. The League Wizard of the League of Magi here. We gotta color this guy up, then probably do some creature artwork. I've got at least one piece that's unfinished. Ooh, I need to up the anti-aliasing on this thing. I was doing an edit of a meme earlier, and I had to turn it way down to match the art style of the MS Paint meme. So yeah, we will make some tweaks to this guy. Let's see. This needs to be coming from behind the backpack strap. And that will probably be all we really need. Let's see. Yeah, we don't really need this. Put this here. And also this should not connect. Alright. I think we're good now. Now we have to get an actual reference for the colors on here. You know what? I feel like the music is a bit much. I'm gonna turn that down just a tad. Alright. Getting color reference, here we go. Let's see, this is going to be based on a character design I made a while back. This is, I'm going to, you know what, this is probably something else I could do in this stream. Edit this to make it match the equipment loadout. Wait a second, this is the wrong one there. And then we'll make this the female version of the League Wizard. So we don't have to do a whole lot to get the female version. And after we get this one done, I don't think there's a whole lot more I do need to do. Like maybe one more for, what is it, the militia guys? And I think we'll basically be done with the friendly rabble cycle. So we'll have all the hirelings and stuff ready to go right out of the box. I can actually move on to something else as far as art goes. Not that I've been sticking exactly to this. I have been taking like a day every week to do some art in general, and a lot of those I've been doing creature artwork. mostly because I need it for my videos. Once I need to start making videos again, it became very clear that I was a little bit light on artwork for various creatures. So I have had to correct that. In fact, I just made one last night that I haven't posted anywhere yet. Specifically for a video I made that I realized, oh wait, I don't have artwork for this.
Through woods of shadow, damp and deep, a conjurer's vow they swore to keep.
But we got that done, we got the video made, now we just have to upload it and watch number go up. YouTube is actually putting out some good numbers on the Crytures channel, not so much on my streaming channel. I think it's basically dead. YouTuber people, if you're out there, say something. I don't think you are though. I think we get most of our action from Twitch and sometimes Rumble. You know what, this guy is a little more in the shoulder here. So you don't look right there. Redeemer's tread as quiet as mist through tangled woods. Whoops, not there. Oh, pack of eight-legged blights so grim, by staff and chant they'll silence them, for redemption calls their fates entwined in questing hearts. Courage they'll find. All right. FaceTime. Where spiders brood and nightmares dwell. I really need to work on varying the eye shapes and stuff a little more. They've all been coming out very like standard anime-ish. That's not necessarily in the spirit of the Pokemon art style that I'm trying to use. Courage they'll find. But for random, nobody's in the setting, I guess it's alright. Let's see, what do her eyes look like? Just blue. Wait a second. That is the wrong layer. Okay, now let's see how the corners will look. Let's see, next is a multiply layer. Alright, I see some gaps here. And one there. And some on the blue. And the rest of that's looking pretty good. But we do need to color these in. There we go. You know what though? She's got a hood. He does not have a hood. Why doesn't he have a hood? He should probably have a hood. We're gonna give him a hood. That's better. Alright. Now we gotta fix the coloring. Whoop. Help if I was on the right setting. Alright. There we go. Okie dokie. Now we can get the shadows going in here. His robe is looking a little crooked here. Let's clean that up a tad before we do anything else. Alright. You know what? This is too much detail here. Gotta match it to the rest. And then we'll do the same over here. Let's see, let's give a little bit of a shadow here. And that'll be our little secret. Put all this in shadow. You know what, we'll make a little bit of a shadow here. And then some on the back here. I could have sworn I put this in shadow too, but I guess not. I guess it was just his leg. Alright. That's pretty good as is, I think. I've been trying to not get too in depth with the shading on these things. For a while there, I was putting in like multiple layers of shadows and stuff, and I think that's just A little bit overkill. Give a little bit of reflected light around these areas. Let's make this a little more leathery looking. What happened to my background here? Alright, I'm thinking we need to lower the opacity on these highlights here. They're a little bit much. probably have some highlights on the boots too. Alright, I think we got the highlights done. At least the main ones. We'll probably go back through and add some extra to the hair and whatnot. Now we just gotta get the shadows. Oh wait, I did forget a little bit here. Alright. Is it all? I think that might be all. Get a little bit of extra here. Honestly though, yeah, what's this? What is it doing? We're gonna double up on that just to make it show up better. And we'll also add some of this. Let's see, let's copy that and make it, let's see, overlay, that doesn't work. We'll make it a glow layer. Yeah, that looks better. Alright. Now that we've got a second layer, I'll add a little bit. Of shine to the hair and the beard. And before I forget, let's color the line art too. There we go, and now we just have to do the face and we should be pretty good. Now they don't have actual pupils in the eyes, just kind of a shadow of one. And then we can color the face, the line art as well. Now that I'm looking at it close, this has a little bit of a weird thing going on here. I'm seeing stray marks and I'm not sure what layer they're on. There we go. The line layer, of course. The most obvious one that I didn't think to try. You know what? I think we should tone down the shadows even more, just a tad, about 5%. And I think we're ready to call this dude done. Actually, I'm seeing something else. Yeah, that ain't freaking right. Patron's been making changes. Didn't really make sense for it to be coming through this entire thing. We're just gonna change that real quick. And I think we're good with League Wizard Male. Let's save this guy, and then we'll fix her up. We'll give her a staff and whatnot. Whoops. I'm on the wrong one. Alright. Let's bring her up. And we'll move this one over here. Let's see, line art. I am a bit reluctant to make edits But actually, let's save this as a different thing. Then I don't have to worry so much about making changes that may or may not work out. Okay, what's going on with pressure sensitivity? CSP, stop screwing with me. And it does it again. Why? It just goes right back when I pull it off the canvas. Alright. Here is where I'm going to want a second layer. And now we can get rid of this. Alright, and let's combine the two layers, and here we go. Whoops. And over here. And we are going to have to extend the coloring on the line art over here. Let's see, probably some over here too. Yeah. There we go. And we don't need that. see. Looks like we're using a purpley color for the shadow here. Let's just kind of keep it like so. And add some highlights on the top here. Alright, and like before, we're gonna have to kinda okay, what is going on here? Why is it selecting the entire... Oh wait, it's because the tolerance is way up. No wonder. Forgot I was doing something that required that before. That explains a few things. Alright. Let's feather that out. And then we will copy and paste to make that a little bigger. And this part, we're going to do the glow. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, let's save this, then we'll go on to the bigger thing. Okie dokie. Now let's see, where did I put the thing? Alright, yeah, load all the images, hurry up. The Windows Explorer. There we go. We're still working on that. We're still working on art for that mythic creature video I've been meaning to make. So we gotta do some of that. And I did a slight redesign on this guy before I actually drew him for this. Let's see. Let's darken the whole thing. And then we will, of course, work subtractively here. as I prefer to do. Whoops. And we'll just block out the major areas of shadow, then go back in and get some more detail. Actually, I guess we're blocking out the major areas of light in this case. Which I find makes for more dramatic lighting when you work subtractively like this. And it's usually a little quicker. Yeah, that's a good start. And we get some on the arms now. So, light, I suppose, is going to be coming kind of from here. Maybe a little more in the foreground, closer to the foreground rather. That's the basic gist of what we're going for. Just to remind myself of that while I work. Let's see. I don't want to mess up everything. Okay. Why are we selecting all the things again? That's better. Actually, let's do refer to all layers so I don't get every single thing that is the exact same color. I'll make it a little easier to not mess up the details I've already done. Okay. And that should extend into this area a little bit. Probably not that much though. Alright, let's work on this side of the hand. This hand. Not side of the hand itself. Now that I'm thinking about it, this should probably be even more in shadow here. Let's make the shadows a bit darker too. Something like so. Now we'll put in the darker shadows here. Give them a little bit of a bone and tendon structure in here. And we should probably have some over here too. Also, I'm starting to see gaps in the coloring, which I did not notice before. Very small ones though. Probably could just leave them, but I'm already fixing it. A little late to just leave them when I've already fixed it. The hard part is going to be doing all the hair stuff, I guess. Alright, let's see. Put some here. Let's see. Probably have a little here. And what's this stray mark here? Let's get rid of that. You know what, I feel like this is a bit much. I think that's looking pretty good. Oh, we do need to get some on the tail here.
Years that groan, the pulse of might, furnaces blaze in eternal night. Power forged, yet hearts are damned. This ancient curse, the work of man. Blinded by their bold desire, mortals sought to harness fire, but fire burns and shadows spread. Among
What's going on here? Little gap.
the work of man, their pride, their bane.
Let's add a little texture here.
Through skill and pain, machines awaken, their hearts beat black.
And let's put more of this in the
Rise,
darker shadows.
attack.
Alright, I think it's time to move on to highlights.
Path is set, a conjurer's
Let's get an overlay layer.
to regret. Vivid veil
Make this fairly
rose gleam
bright.
under the rule of a fair
And make it a clipping mask, of course.
verdant king. Your gaze I feel, a throne of leaves, a realm unreal, bound by thorns. The forest stirs, green flames burn. Your magic purrs. Branches twitch with whispered dread, echoes of the living, the long since dead. Arcane runes in trails unfold, veins of emerald, secrets untold. Oath of the conjurer, forged in fire, through the glades where
Add some texture to that highlight.
dare I brave the verdant king's might.
And this is part of the tail, so it's going to be a little more
Veiled in night, verdant king,
lustery.
I fear, yet I march. I draw near an empire lush, roots so deep, an ageless bond the world shall keep. Winding streams with laughter laced, the valley braced with ancient
Ponyboy Horse says,
yet cunning
Dice bag fact, Dice bag is still
Oh,
meaningless.
hello, Pony Boy.
fairy king's call.
What's up? Long time no see.
The song.
As you can see, we are working on a mythic creature here.
Ponyboy Horse says, I am chillaxing, thinking of flexing my chest muscles on some beginners. What's going on?
Flexing your chest muscles. Sounds kind of gay, Pony Boy. But as for me, like I said, drawn.
Ponyboy Horse
I'm
says.
drawn. Who would have
I
guessed?
said chess muscles. Ponyboy Horse says. I play chess.
Chest muscles. So you're gonna flex your fingertips?
Ponyboy Horse says. I am undefeated against human opponents in chess.
That's cool. I ain't got time to learn chess bullshit. I played it a little bit when I was a kid, but the whole memorization of all the moves and shit that goes on at high levels just does not seem fun to me.
Ponyboy Horse says. Is this your new fursona?
Fursona, excuse me, he has a snake partial body? He would be a scaly. A scale sona, if you will. But then he does have fur, so maybe he's a fur scale sona. Or a scale fursona. I don't know.
Ponyboy Horse
I'm not
says.
a furry, I don't know these terms.
Okay, so you're a scaly, I get it.
But as I said before, this is a mythic creature. This is the Alpha Amalgam. He is a beast type, which is why he's like a combination of different animals. Because with the beast types, well, I don't call them beasts just because they're an animal, because that would be practically every creature ever. I only do it for things that are like combinations, like chimeras and stuff. Unlike in Pokemon where things are just normal type, what the hell is a normal type? Just a regular freaking animal? Kind of defeats the purpose of being a Pokemon, I think. Dang old Pokemon, they don't know what they're doing.
Ponyboy Horse says. Do you scalies call your fursuits scale suits?
Well, I have no idea since I'm not actually a scaly Ponyboy. I cleared this up just minutes ago. Some people just want to make their own narratives.
Ponyboy Horse says. It's okay, you can be honest with me, it's just us here.
Unfortunately. Well, it's good to have somebody to talk to. It's been a slow stream. I just been drawing, talking to myself. Getting work done though. One would presume that they do call them scale suits, though. I don't think I've ever seen a scaly fursuit, now that I think about it. Also, what's going on here? Why is this all in shadow? It should not be so. Let's see. Do you see anything missing, Pony Boy?
Ponyboy Horse says. Not off the top of my head.
That's good. It should be good enough for normie consumption for the time being. That means we can start. Softening the edges here.
Ponyboy Horse says. So what is your Scaly Sauna's name?
Are you talking about this guy, which I've literally described like twice already?
Lehman Shark says. This music is so brain tickling.
Hello, Lehman Shark. How's it going? Glad you like the music, but it's really just AI bullshit, so I don't have to deal with copyright issues. Oops. At least I think. Yeah, this one is. Some of the stuff is AI on this playlist. Some of it's not. It's just a mix of whatever I can get away with. Because we're also streaming to YouTube right now, and they're a little retarded about it. Whoops. Oh yeah, Pony Boy. I'm not entirely in the loop. Am I seeing that Kit rebranded?
Ponyboy Horse says. Yeah. Ponyboy Horse says. Kid is okay now.
That's what I thought. What is she? Is she an elf? A fairy? I see pointy ears on the model, and that's about as far as I got.
Ponyboy Horse says. She is a fairy.
Okay. Good choice, good choice. Yeah, I see Twitter keeps teasing us with the custom region blocks. I'm freaking waiting to see if that actually takes effect. I've seen multiple places being like, "Oh yeah, they're gonna do a region block. You'll be able to block certain regions from being seen or seeing you," but it still hasn't happened yet. Twitter continues to be a dumpster fire for the most part. Social media used to be a good place to get your artwork seen, but now it's like there's no place that's actually good for that. And it drives me up a wall. I'm trying to put shit on Newgrounds, but their site is so like, I don't know, like you have to have recommendations to really get visibility on anything, and like if you're just there without any connections, it's like screaming into the void. Drives me freaking crazy. Let's see, what am I missing? Oh, this whole side. Oh yeah, another stupid thing that Twitter's doing. They made articles a thing, so you can make like these long form posts. Now what are they doing? Now they're rolling out AI summaries of articles. So they encourage people to make long posts, and then they're like, oh, but let's not make people read them. Frickin' retarded. It's like the meme I see going around. You got
Ponyboy Horse says, why is brother angry at the sun?
he's roaring. Okay, Pony Boy. He's just angry in general.
Ponyboy Horse says, what did the sun ever do to him?
It shined on him. How dare it shine?
Through the shadows we tread with care. Conjurers unite, we're well aware. In the heart of the mall.
As I was saying before, there's this meme going around of somebody using AI to make a lengthy email out of a few bullet points. And then the person who gets the AI or the email is like, yeah, now I can use AI to summarize this lengthy email into a few bullet points. And it's like, yep. Yep. It's a bubble. It's a bubble, guys. Prepare for a crash. Even the companies that are making these things are like, oh, we better figure out something to do with it. We got this new technology that lets us interface with something with the computer or normal text, normal human speech, but we don't know what to do with it. Meanwhile, the uses that would actually be useful for it, you know, actually interfacing with the computer with your voice, require you to go through a bunch of extra steps that defeat the entire purpose of it. And it's all hosted on internet bullshit. So you can't even have it running locally for most of the good ones. We hates it. Alright. I think I've got the main coloring part done here. Oh wait, wait. You know what, let's add a little extra here. And here. Now I think we're good. Now comes the actual hard part, the scenery. Let's see, what are we gonna do with this? Let's go ahead and get a low sun over here. Maybe not that low. Yeah, I think most of what we're going to be seeing is the sky from this angle. We'll have a little bit of a horizon line down towards the bottom. Whoop. Let's get a solid brush for this. And we'll make a few layers. Put that in the wrong spot. There we go. And then let's also put some mountains in the back here. I haven't drawn mountains in a while. I'd have to remind myself how these actually go. Alright, now we have to render the scene. Dang it. Let's see. Let's start with the mountains. And let's see. Let's just do this with the usual multiply technique. And same thing for this back here. Once we get to the closer one, we're gonna have to render it a little more intentionally, less abstractly. And I'll probably want to put like some shrubbery or something in there as well.
Ponyboy Horse says, what will it take to make your scaly sauna happy?
I don't know, Pony Boy, I don't have a scaly Sona. But for this guy, he probably wants to hunt something. Let's see. Now we get some highlights in here. And then we'll make an actual not clipping layer. Actually make the grass look like grass. Yeah. This is a bit much though. Now we'll do the same thing to a lesser extent on the others. Let's get us a smaller brush for the ones back here. Well, I could probably stand to have an extra shadow layer over here. Yeah, that's good. And then the mountains are gonna need some too. Some highlights specifically. Whoops, that is the wrong color. Let's see, do we want to put some snow on the mountains maybe? Let me get a reference for this. I'm not entirely sure how to do snowy mountains off the top of my head. And of course, when I type in snowy mountain painting, we're getting ones that are just covered head to toe from snow. Which is not exactly what we're looking for. Here's where we break out the Bob Rossisms and we get some titanium white. That's what Bob Ross always uses, is titanium white. Let's put some extra shadow over in here. Just to break it up a little bit. Alright, time for the fun stuff. Let's see, where's my leaf brush? There she is. Probably want to use a bigger one than that. we'll just put some shrubbery in the back here. And some shadows and highlights on them. It's kind of hard to do because the brush is not very predictable. Happy little shrubs. Then we'll just take our normal brush and kind of... Oh, that is the wrong layer. That's the one. Kind of blend those in to the rest of the scenery. Let's see. We're gonna need some clouds. Let's see, we'll get like a purple-ish, desaturated purplish.
Ponyboy Horse says. He looks Greek.
It looks Greek? Is that good?
Ponyboy Horse says. Depends, do you liac Greece?
You know, I was gonna ask you the same thing. I'm just trying to suss out whether I'm getting a compliment or an insult, an observation.
Ponyboy Horse says, Greece is alright, but it was wilding at times.
Yeah, here Greece could get a little crazy. Now they're just kind of lazy, I guess. Doesn't Greece have like one of the highest retirement ages of any country? People retire at like freaking 50 over there. Let's get a bit of a sunset going. Yeah. Then we gotta make the sun glow. Where the hell is that layer at? That's not it. There it is. Alright. The way we make things glow is we have the outside very saturated, but the inside is very white. And we could probably just go ahead and put like a big old, not overlay, glow layer on that thing. And we're gonna have to tone it way down because glow layers are freaking stupid. Now let's take all the scenery and put it in a freaking folder. Wait, what happened? Oh, okay. I guess I need to put all this in the folder too. And this way we can take the glow layer stuff and just kind of paint a little bit onto it. And adjust opacity as needed. Kind of make the brights stand out a little more. Let's give some over here. Alright. Now I'm going to copy the entire folder. I only need one copy. Thank you, CSP. And we'll merge it all, and we'll give it a little bit of a blur. Let's see. I want to color the line art too, so oh, I have 2 layers of line art. We're gonna have to merge those. There we go. And we're gonna have to use a slightly different, not greenish color on these. Cause they don't look right. Actually, let's see if this color... You know what, it looks fine for the green parts too. Let's lighten it up a little bit though. There we go. Now we can start putting the high highlights on this thing. Actually, I should probably save it at this point. I've done an awful lot and I don't want something to crash on me. Actually, this should probably just be covering the entire thing as far as clipping goes. Yeah, like that. Not just the line art. Give a little bit under here too. Adding the rim lighting always makes it look a lot more like it's part of the actual picture of the scenery. Until then, the outline kind of breaks it up and makes it feel like it's just kind of pasted on in front of the background.
Markajert4282 says, if you were transported into the world of D&D or all fantasy games and had to make your perfect character as yourself, what would you choose? Race, class, multi-class if you want, etc. You want it, you got it?
Well, hello there, Mark Haggart. How's it going? I don't know. I'd definitely be a wizard, but who knows what else? I don't know what's meta in D&D anymore. Haven't played actual D&D for quite a while. Also, I'm starting to realize I did not soften up the edges on a lot of this part in the tail. But anyways, what I'm working on right now is for my own tabletop RPG,
A conjurer's
which is
vow,
basically
they swore
Pokemon mixed with D&D.
spiders brood, they weave their
I need to do something about this guy's face, because it's got no rendering.
Oh, pack of eight-legged blights, so grim by staff.
Let's see, where's my reference of him?
Silence them, for redemption calls their fates entwined.
There we go.
Questing hearts, courage they'll find. Their cloaks were threadbare, their souls were torn through failure.
Let's see.
Their mission born. Spells
There's the right layer.
and lanterns low, they track the webs where shadows grow. Mandibles clicking, the nests they grow. A clattering choir where dread winds blow. Redeemers tread as quiet as mist through tangled woods of venomous twist. Oh, pack of
And he's actually got some shine on his eyes here that I did not put on. Let's get that on here. Let's see, let's just go ahead and render the eyes with the same kind of thing I'm doing with everything else. Actually, I don't like that. Let's do it differently, so it stands out a little more. Well, we should definitely make the shadows a little more contrasty. What am I doing with this so big? Can't see anything. Alright. There we go. I'm gonna take a look at this on my other screen. Oh. I feel like I need to kind of de-emphasize the background. Let's try something like this. I think that helps it stand out a little better, but let's also kind of throw like a single color on it. Make it a little more monochrome. Maybe that's not the best color. Let's try purple. And we're gonna have to turn it way down for the purple to work. I feel like that works better. Probably should have gone with an even lower angle on the scenery so we could have more of his body against the sky, but it might be a little late to be doing that now. Late is the hour and bad were my choices. But it's probably good enough. Yeah, let's save this. And I'll see if I can do something else to finish out the stream. I'm still working it.
Ponyboy Horse says. He looks like he wants Mark to think.
Mark to think? I'm not entirely sure what you're referencing here. Just had like a little bit of a halo around his head. I think that'll be good enough. I'll come back to it later and come up with something else I don't like.
Says, it's okay, at least I get it.
At least you get it. Well, as long as you get it, that's what's important, right? Make yourself laugh. Alright, let's see if I can find something else to work on. Let's see, do we maybe need more of the creeping guys? These guys. Let me check my database real quick. You got any creatures you particularly like, Ponyboy? Let's see. Where is the gallery section? There it is.
Ponyboy Horse says, do you have any that harbor an intense aura of chaos? Ponyboy Horse says, I enjoy chaos.
I mean, they're often chaotic just in general, being, you know, animals. Hey, where the hell is the Creebean family? Oh, there it is. No, we actually don't have much artwork of Creebean itself, the little one. I guess I should probably make some of him. Let's see. Creatures with an intense aura of chaos. What kind of chaos are we talking? We got weird guys like this. Yaochi might be a little chaotic. Oh, I know. Zipjack, he's a chaotic one.
Ponyboy Horse says, I think Psychit may be the poster boy winner, honestly.
Psychit? Probably. Being a cat. Psychit's got some of the most artwork I've done of anyone, though. Let's get some of these old ones closed out. Don't need that. And we don't need that. Alright. New one. Let's see. Let's make this a square. Oh. Blinded by the white. You know what? I thought about putting a human in this for a minute, but I think that's gonna be a bit much to ask for. For a quick and dirty kind of thing. Let's see. Where is me Creebean reference? There he is.
Spidey Lily 4 says, hi.
Hello, Spidey Lily. How's it going? We are working on some art for my tabletop RPG. Monster collecting tabletop RPG. Just trying to get some art of individual creatures here that I'm missing art of.
Spidey Lily 4 says, I'm fine, my players are a bit pissed off with me, but I'm okay. Have you?
Players, have you been DMing? Let's see. Okay, this thing is definitely not
Spidey Lily 4 says,
quite in the
Evil
right
Ming.
perspective. That sounds like a yes. I hope they at least had fun while you killed them.
Spidey Lily 4 says, love RPG and writing, you're awesome at drawing.
Awesome at drawing. You just got here. All you've seen is sketches. Here, let me show you what I just did. This is one of the mythic creatures in the game. He's a little angry. We're not going to be doing this much detail on this next one, though. Probably just get the sketch made up.
Ponyboy Horse says, he looks as unhappy as Dicebag always does. Spidey
What do
Lily
you
4
mean,
says,
Pony Boy?
you think I'm not seeing you before the message? I saw it.
Oh, you've been here lurking? We got a lurker here. Well, I'm glad you came out of the woodwork and joined the conversation.
Spidey Lily 4 says,
Dead chats suck.
and even if I'm not, you're awesome.
Alright. So the idea I'm going for with this one is kind of looking up from the ground here. And he's gonna have like his shield like it's blocking the sun, like he's looking off into the distance.
Spidey Lily 4 says, nah, I didn't kill them. I killed some random NPC swipe that wasn't near capable of being any impact at the story.
Oh no, you killed a favorite NPC. That'll just motivate them, right? Are they at least more mad at the villains than they are at you?
Spidey Lily 4 says, also no, Cashin was a guard that just trained them for like 40 minutes, They didn't even ask about his life, they didn't know he has a wife and 2 daughters.
And they're still mad, huh?
Spidey Lily 4 says. And they're still pissed off.
Sounds like some snowflakes. Alright, let's see. Here's the tricky part. The frickin' spear.
Spidey Lily 4 says. But I always love doing those things, developing backgrounds for fun.
That is what drives a lot of people to become dungeon masters. We like our world building and making NPCs and whatnot.
Spidey Lily 4 says. That in specific was a bit more intense and they were like, oh no, you're so cruel.
Alright, that should work for the spear. Actually, let's shrink him down a tad.
Spidey Lily 4 says. I always wanted to do a Pokemon table, but I'm afraid of Pokemon.
Well, that's why I've made my an entirely new IP for mine. Besides, I have a lot of problems with the way Pokemon actually is. Pokemon just doesn't care that much about the world building, and it bugs me. And it also makes it difficult to play do a tabletop thing.
Have you considered making a creature that is the Loch Ness Monster or other sea monster that is the Loch Ness Monster?
You know what? There might be a mythic creature that I make at some point that's kind of like that. I've been thinking that there's one region I want to make that's basically like an island surrounded by like a water, obviously, and it's basically like a crater.
I love Nessie.
So it's basically like a crater, and the island has like its own mythic creature here, but then the water around it, the lake, has a mythic creature of its own.
You're brave. Some things don't make any sense, like, why does a milk tank exist if they put eggs?
Oh, for Pokemon, I have more questions like, why is Rotom in everything now? Rotom is like all the AI stuff that they try to put in the new tech products at every opportunity, except it's Pokemon instead of AI. But also, for some reason, it's not on your team. It doesn't seem to be capable of fighting like the other Rotom forms. Like, what is this Rotom phone and Rotom Pokédex and all that? Is somebody just breeding Rotoms en masse to stick them into phones? Because they used to be rare. When Rotom was introduced, you only got like one of them in your whole game that you could actually catch. If you wanted more of them, you had to breed them. And why not Porygon? That's like exactly what Porygon was made to do. It's an artificial Pokemon. That's digital. Also just getting kinda generally disillusioned with the whole Pokemon games. Pokemon is definitely not going the direction I was hoping it was when I was a kid and they were first starting out. When Gold and Silver came out and had like the entire previous region in it, I was like, oh, this is going to be great. We can go back to the other regions as they create more games, but no, we can't. We can't do that. We don't get to do that. We don't even get to ride our own freaking Pokemon. We have to like get weird workarounds. You know what? I might get farther on this piece than I thought. Glad I decided to not include a human because that would have taken way longer. Human anatomy is just not as easy to do as cartoon animals or cartoon anthropomorphic plants, as is this case. Alright, you know what? We can go ahead and start coloring this thing. And he's only got a few colors I need to deal with. which is nice. Let's make the green, the grass a little bit bluish here. And let's see. Oh, we got lots of gaps to fill in. That's what I get for being so sketchy. Alright, almost there. There we go. Okay. Now, a lot of this guy is going to be in shadow because of the shield. Okay, let's get a smaller eraser. This is pissing me off. Being too big. Let's make a little bit of a light area around here too. Okay, now I need a bigger eraser. Alright, I think that's pretty good for the main shadows. Let's get some of the darker stuff in here. Whoop. I guess we can do the shading on the eyes with this layer right here. Actually, this should be coming out of this side. Now let's throw some highlights on this boy. Oh, not that highlight. Get some reflected light down here. I have to remember to put a little extra on the highlights because I'm going to be softening the edges, and that's going to reduce the overall area. So if I get them too small, then they're not going to really show up. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and start softening the edges now. Yeah, I could probably skip this step just for such a rough piece, but oh well. I'm already halfway done with it. Alright, let's see. Guess we should start putting in the background here. Actually, let's make this another thing with the sky. And then we'll just put some quick foliage in the background, and that'll probably be enough. Let's get some darker parts of the trees in here. Let's see, leaves. Let's go even darker. Another thing I probably want to do is add some texture and stuff to the grass here. And I'll probably be looking much better once I put some coloring on the line art. Let's see. Let's get it kind of a bluish green. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit darker. And then obviously we need a sun up here. And those clouds are probably a little too saturated. Actually, I think I just don't like them. Alright, now for the fun part. The rim lighting. And those are not the right brush settings. There we go. Whoops. Let's throw some on the grass too. And then let's see. Let's try to break up the monotony of the grass a little bit. We'll put a little bit of a gradient down here. Let's see. Trying to remember exactly how horizons work. Why are all the examples at sunset? Okay, this is what I thought. The bottom is a little more white than the rest of it. And then the top, further away from the ground, is a little more blue. And let's just give it a once over for a glow layer. And I think we'll be good on this. I do want to make that highlight on the eyes stand out a little more. So we're gonna copy and paste that and double up on that layer. While I'm at it, let's add some extra shine to his little helmet here. Now let's just go ahead and add some there too. All right. I think we are done with this guy. Let's save this and take a look at everything I finished up during the stream.
Ponyboy Horse says, he looks like a green pea.
He is a bean. He turns into a beanstalk. That's why he's called Bean. But you're not far off. Let's see. We got that. We got this boy. And we got a couple characters finished up.
Ponyboy Horse says, I don't want a bean stalking me.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Ponyboy. You better stay away from the Vivid Vale then. That's where the Cree Beans be stalking. It's also the only area we're gonna have in the first release, so you may have a hard time. But yeah, I think that'll be it for the stream, so let's go ahead and I think that's all we need to do. We're gonna call it quits here. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Good to have some people popping in the chat while I work. Give me a little something to talk about while I'm doodling. We got a lot done today.
Ponyboy Horse says, Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. You ever notice when people like talk about history, specifically like about the Roman Empire? Like every single one of these people will like overpronounce all of the Latin words.
Ponyboy Horse says, I am surprised Geronimo can say that word but not ABS. Ponyboy Horse says, never change you jankbot.
Right on brand. Alright, well, I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to hang out and come back. Same time, same day, same place. We'll be doing the same thing like we always do. Bye!